All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. What's up, guys? Today, we're peeling back the layers of the purple suit and looking into something far more terrifying than a comic book villain, the human psyche. We're breaking down the birth of a villain, Joker, and social psychology. Let's dive into the dark alleys of Gotham and our own minds. Before we get started, if you're into deep psychological breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Welcome to the fold. When we think of the Joker, we think of that haunting, uncontrollable laugh. In the 2019 film, Arthur Fleck isn't laughing because he's happy. He suffers from Pseudobulbar Affect, PBA. Imagine this. You're on a crowded subway in NYC, London, or Toronto. Someone next to you starts laughing hysterically for no reason. What do? You put your headphones on, you look away, you distance yourself. This is where the Joker begins. Invisibility. Arthur isn't even a cog in the machine. He's a glitch that society wants to reboot or delete. In social psychology, social exclusion triggers the same brain regions as physical pain. Being ignored literally hurts. In the US and Canada, we preach rugged individualism. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right? But there's a dark side. If you fall, the safety net is often non-existent. Arthur's descent starts when his social funding is cut and his therapy ends. This isn't just a movie plot. Right now, across North America, there are millions of Arthurs losing access to mental health care. When society chooses to ignore the vulnerable, it unknowingly starts feeding its own monsters. Remember Arthur's line? Nobody is civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. Psychologists call this de-individualization. In massive, fast-paced cities, we stop seeing people as human beings and start seeing them as obstacles. When Arthur is beaten by those three Wall Street guys on the subway, he's being crushed by the social hierarchy. When he finally snaps, it's not justice he's seeking. It's chaos as a form of communication. Why did this version of the Joker resonate so deeply? We have to talk about it. In the digital age, there's a massive demographic of young men who feel alienated, unloved, and cheated by the system, often linked to the Incel or Doomer subcultures. The Joker isn't a hero, but he became a symbol. People don't necessarily support his violence. They resonate with his "I've had enough" moment. Social psychology tells us that if a group feels marginalized long enough, they won't look for a leader to save them. They'll look for someone to burn the whole thing down. Look at the Murray Franklin show. The media didn't invite Arthur on because they cared. They wanted to mock him for views. Sound familiar? Today's social media landscape thrives on cringe culture, packaging someone's breakdown into a viral clip. Arthur pulling the trigger on live TV was a horrific "hear me now" scream. When we look at civil unrest or seemingly random acts of violence in our own cities, the underlying sentiment is often the same. I am here, and you can no longer ignore me. The age-old question, nature versus nurture. The Joker shows us that while there might be a genetic spark or childhood trauma, society provides the oxygen. If someone had shown Arthur a shred of kindness on that subway, or if the system hadn't abandoned him, that dancing clown might have just kept making kids smile. The birth of the Joker is a collective failure. It's our failure. So what do you think? Is the Joker a victim of a cruel world, or just a murderer using society as an excuse? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your takes. If you found this analysis insightful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the shadows of the human mind. Take care of yourselves, and maybe, just maybe, be a little kinder to each other.